Well, this year's whole entire protection system is different, and I'm pretty much IDing every problem that they have. Just studying them, you can tell when they're going to come and not. So I feel like I was very much prepared for what they were going to bring, what they were going to do on certain downs.
I know you can't give away too much game plan-wise, but is there any way you can say how is it different, or is it more responsibility on your end? Is it just?
Yeah, it's just it's more responsibility on my end. Just kind of just pointing to where the problem is. That's it.
Yeah, I walked in a little late. Can you take me through two plays, the Coleman pass out of the end zone and then a Croft touchdown?
The Coleman pass out of the end zone, he had a great release on the guy, I just put it up there and made a great catch. And then, like I said, Croft, he ran a great route, just tried to stick it in there for the backside safety, jumped in, and he did a great job holding on to the ball.
He said the thing was he wanted the linebacker to bite on the outside move and come back. When do you know he's your receiver?
Excuse me?
When do you know he's the receiver you're going to? Is that a pre-snap? Or is
yeah. He was the number one read on that, and it's a double move, so I had to be patient on it and just try to stick it in there.
Gary, what's contributed to the team being able to make such a transition from Coach Schiano to Coach Flood?
I think the guys that we have on the team, obviously, Coach Flood's a great coach, and the whole coaching staff he chose, does a great job with the guys. But I think the guys in this locker room, the leadership that we have from the upperclassmen, the guys like Rasheem Green, Timmy Wright, all those guys, just rallying us together and saying that even though he's gone, we still got the same team. We can really do this, and obviously it's showing off.
How's Coach Flood been different since he came into the big shade, so to speak?
Coach Flood's great. I loved him as soon as I got here, and I love him even more now he's the head coach. He's really a player's coach. He lets us be loose and stuff like that. Not to the point where it's silliness, but he lets us be loose out there, and that gives us everybody confidence, and we feed off it.
This is 4 games without an interception for you. What is the key to that success?
Just preparing really hard, and the first 2 interceptions I had, they were all on myself, and just learning from those, and just not putting the team in a bad predicament, just throwing the ball away, running when I have to if nothing's there, checking it down, just doing things like that.
Did you hurt your arm in warm-ups at first drive, or what?
Oh no, it just been bothering me for a little while, but it's nothing. I just iced it up, and the trainer room does a great job.
Did it limit you in any way today in throwing anything?
Not at all. It was nothing like that. It's just maintenance thing, and throwing a lot of balls over the course of time, just getting a little tired.
Was it something you felt in warm-ups, or was it after the first drive? Because you could see, because I know you were moving it around.
No, it's something I just felt, since the first day of the season.
A couple of touchdowns off the hands of receivers, and frustration about that? Or
oh, no, not at all. Obviously, we want to score. Obviously, you can't get too high, too low, stuff like that. But I got all the faith in Mark Harrison and Brandon Coleman, all those guys. If they're gonna drop a pass, right up in them saying we're gonna get the next one, stuff like that. And they're gonna.
It used to be a big deal for Rutgers to be bowl eligible. Do you remember? I know you may be too young.
In 2005, I remember that was the first time. That was I remember that.
3?
No, 15. Yeah, that's definitely exciting. I mean, you never take that for granted.
No, but it kind of shows the growth of things.
Absolutely. I mean, we're definitely excited about that to be in the postseason again, because a lot of older guys, we've been there where we haven't gone to the postseason. That in 2010, so that's exciting. But to have such lofty goals and expectations, to be able to move on to the next week, and to be 6 for 6 and now bowl eligible, that's exciting. So we're looking forward to the next game, and then continue on our quest.
There aren't a lot of games where a team can win getting just 237 yards of offense, which is what you guys got. It speaks to, again, special teams, defense, that you guys have a different way of winning in this era of the spreads.
Yeah, right.
I guess old school. Are you more of an old school team?
I guess. I mean, we haven't. I don't know what I think the highest was Arkansas, where we scored 35 that game. So, we're not trying to put up 60 on the board like some of those teams you see, but because we're not giving up 60 either. You know what I mean? We're trying to play defense, run the ball, control the clock, and just play hard, smash mouth football.
Scott, what was the difference?
No
in the first half, it looked like they were getting a lot of yards on the ground with cutbacks, and bringing it back. What changed for you guys?
I'm not, that's more of a schematic thing. I'm not sure really what was going on there. I know we were sealing the front side, and then he was just hitting it downhill on the on the cutback. So we got to look at it, see where we correct it, because I know Temple saw that. They're gonna try to attack that. I'm pretty sure.
But there was nothing, because it didn't seem to be there in the second half. So something must have changed at halftime.
No, it wasn't a halftime adjustment. I'm not sure what. I mean, we could have been running different defenses, so maybe you didn't see it so much. I mean, that could have been what it was. Sorry.
It seemed
they score late in the first half. They got the big drive going early in the second half. I mean, like it looked like you were on the ropes a little bit, and all of a sudden the whole game seems to change on the one block. I mean, do you get that sense?
Yeah, I mean, that's a huge play in the game to be able to, you know, they're going to take the lead 10-7, and then we take it and we take that to the house. That's huge. But then again, that's Rutgers. You know what I mean? That's what we've based our program on is, you know, defense, special teams, running the football. That's a huge play in the game, and that's probably one of the reasons why we win the game.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, that's like 27 since 2009 you've had blocks.
Wow, it's exciting.
Nassib threw for a lot of yards, but didn't put in the end zone a lot.
What? How many?
350 maybe? 356. And I get some of it is dictated by circumstance of the game. Did you feel like you still got to him and pressured him how you wanted to?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how many attempts he had either. He definitely
40-something.
40-something. Okay, yeah, they threw the ball a lot. We were able to get there. We definitely got a couple more sacks than we have in the past, so that's exciting for the defensive front. You know, I mean, we definitely want to get there more often. I think they had a good game plan. They've seen us so many times since since we started playing Syracuse. It's a Big East game, so they're familiar with our defense. I think they had a good game plan to, you know, be able to kind of hone in all the different stuff we do.